Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG. It's located on the North Spawn of Fisherman's Bay under the command of JohnnieP. Okay, game started. Armed with a 105mm light field howitzer, it's capable of 410 alpha, penetrating 53mm of armour. Burst radius 1.91 meters, but it's near as damn it 2 meters, which means that even if you get a near miss, you might do some damage to the vehicle, possibly track him. And you can see he's got a teammate in an M41 HMC just moving into position. Okay, JohnnieP's aiming for the enemy, and a Leopard's made a very bold move right close to the central houses, so he'd probably spot the first target very, very shortly. In fact, the T-50's also done the same. And none of the enemy has actually turned up. In fact, that T-50, he's gone very deep, right next to where the enemy would normally appear. Which kind of makes me think that they've either gone up the west side or they're going through the town. Now his reload time is 7.51 seconds. And he's got 34 rounds of HE, 4 rounds of heat and 4 rounds of AP. And his first target's a Panzer IV-H. He's gone to battle assistant, dialed in, rounds out, and direct hit! So first shot right on target. Don't know how much damage it did though. Target was unspotted by the time the shell arrived. Okay, this side of the map we've got a T1 Heavy, and he's made a big mistake to push out in front of that rock. Fired a round in, and a direct hit on him too. Okay, over in the town, just saw an M10 RBFM, the French version of the Wolverine, going for this M4A1 who just took a big hit, and he's now taken another one for 114. It's tracked him. He can't be too happy about that. Next round's out already, and that's his last shot of the game because he's gone. He's back in the garage, cursing his luck. Okay, a Striv M42 Tier 5 Swedish medium. Poor armor on that thing. Okay, that T1 Heavy's still there. Did take a hit, as you saw, but he's hiding behind the windmill, so we're not going to get a shot on him at the moment. But there are some enemy tanks still in the town. We should be able to get some hits on them. That IKV just suddenly appeared. If he keeps backing up like that, we might be able to get around into him, but at the moment, we're now going to refocus on this T1 Heavy. We can only just see the corner of the front of his tank, really, basically, as a viable target. He's fired a round in there, and, well, it landed near where he aimed, so it wasn't a bad shot. It's just the target was very obscured by that windmill. Okay, he's moved over again because the T1 Heavy's repositioned. He's still difficult to hit. In fact, that's nearly impossible to hit. Okay, going back to the city. Not much help that we can give here. There's a lot of enemy tanks out there that have just not been seen. In fact, there's only 3 enemy tanks that we've spotted so far that are still alive. Of course, there's 4 enemy tanks who are dead, but it's amazing the sheer number of enemy tanks that are out there, and they just haven't been seen at all. They're remaining very, very carefully hidden. But we've conquered everything in the town, basically, so now our OI experimental should start meeting enemy tanks. Oh, he got a kill on the Panzer IV-H with a blind shot. He sort of guessed where he was, fired the round in, and yes, he got the kill. That Panzer IV-H driver can't be happy about that. Now, I must admit, JohnnieP is at maximum range in the Fifi there, so he's decided to move a bit closer to maximize his range and get to the very back of the enemy map. enemy territory rather. And that T1 Heavy's on the move. Rounds out. Direct hit on his side, 156 hit points. And he's been killed by RT-34. Now, it was a bit of a risk actually driving out into the open the way that JohnnieP did, but it was a calculated risk because he needed to get closer to the enemy. And one in the enemy tanks has been spotted. It's an Arty. It's his opposite number. The enemy Fifi. Dialing in. Oh, he fired a snapshot. It would have hit the target. It would have hit the target. There's a 60 GFT. Looks like he didn't load in at all. He's AFK. And that one landed right next door to him. Okay, dialing in. Okay, rounds out this time. Should hit the target. Well, no it didn't. Rounds out again. And that time round he got him. And that looks like a penetrating shot as well. Okay, Wolverine came into sight. Oh, another random enemy RT spotted and he's been killed. Okay, we've got a Leopard. It looks like the majority of the enemy tanks just never left the cap area. There's the M41 HMC, last remaining RT, rounds out on him, long flight time. He's backed up against the edge of the map. He can't go any further back. Okay, they managed to kill our OI experimental, but the enemy are running out of tanks. They've only got 4 left. No, 3 left now. So it's that Leopard, that M41 and a Wolverine. That's all they've got. This game's going to be over very shortly. We still can't see that M41, but a lot of our guys are coming down the west side of the map. And if he is still there, they will spot him very shortly, and then we'll get another shot. The Wolverine is not where he was last seen. T-67's reached the outskirts of a town. They're also indicating that rock. There's the M41. He didn't move. He didn't move. He was still there. So he could have got that kill, JohnnieP, but he didn't get it. Okay, there's only one enemy left. It's the Wolverine. He's hiding in the corner. We're dialing in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and ready. Rounds out. And a direct hit wipes out the Wolverine. And that wins the game. And 2 of the teammates fired in. I think that was the Gorilla actually. And the other one was the M41 HMC. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. And it's a second class tanker for JohnnieP in the 105 leFH18B2, the Fifi La Pew Pew. He also managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9, and he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. And his win rate was 4,513, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team scores. He actually said when you think your game sucks but you find out different in the garage, well, you can see why. Yes, he's got the highest damage in the game, 1,533 hit points of damage. And when you look at it, the next highest scorer was the OI Experimental with 669, and then the Gorilla with 643. When it came to kills, he shared the top spot with the Panzer IV-H, who got 4 kills, and, well, the rest of them only got 2, or less. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 680 base experience points, 647 for the T-34, 542 for the OI Experimental. He fired 17 rounds, got 8 direct hits and 3 penetrations. I think that last shot on the Wolverine was almost certainly a penetrating round. Yes, it was. Yes, he penetrated the Panzer IV-H. And did he penetrate that one? Yes, he did. Yes, the 60 GFT. He did a lot of damage with 1 shot. So I thought, yes, that must have been a penetrating one. 8 splash as well. 1,533 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 66 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 24,844 credits, which is very good. Had a personal reserve bonus running at the same time, 12,422, so his total came to 37,266. And after ammo resupply, and this ammo is very cheap and he didn't suffer any damage, he actually took away 33 5,090 credits overall. It's a pretty good game, pretty good score for a tier 5 Arty. He received 1 bomb for getting the high caliber, 680 base XP times 2 for the first victory, 181 for this being a premium vehicle, and 680 from personal reserve bonus. So he took away 2,221 experience points altogether. So yes, it wasn't a bad game actually, because he was actually the best player in the entire game, and he was thinking, oh, I'm sucking, I'm not hitting anything, and my rounds aren't doing anything. But in actual fact, yes, you were doing very nicely indeed, because you scored better than just about everybody. So well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you get alerted when a new video goes up. And thank you for watching.